everyone, and welcome back to the Mr. English Learning. I'm Luna, and today I'm joined by the amazing James. Hi, James. How's it going?
Hi, Luna. I'm doing great, thank you. I'm super excited about today's episode because we're tackling a challenge that almost every English learner faces at some point.
Absolutely. And that challenge is understanding English perfectly, but struggling to actually speak it. It's that frustrating feeling when you can follow a movie, a podcast, or even read a book without any problems, but the moment you try to speak, your mind goes blank.
Exactly. It's like your brain has all the words ready, but your mouth just won't cooperate. It can feel discouraging, but the truth is this is completely normal, and today we're going to explore why it happens and, most importantly, how to overcome it.
That's right. So let's start by understanding the root of the problem. Why is it that comprehension doesn't automatically lead to speaking ability?
Well, the key idea is that understanding and speaking are two completely different skills. Listening and reading are receptive skills. You're absorbing information, interpreting it, and understanding meaning. Speaking, on the other hand, is a productive skill. You have to actively recall vocabulary, apply grammar rules, structure sentences, and then physically produce the words.
That's a great way to put it. It's kind of like the difference between appreciating a painting and actually trying to paint one yourself. You can admire it, understand the colors and brush strokes, but creating it requires a completely different set of skills.
Exactly. And this difference is why so many learners feel stuck. In classrooms, we often spend hours reading, listening, or memorizing vocabulary, but there's often not enough real speaking practice, which is what builds your speaking muscles, if you will.
And another huge factor is fear. Many learners are afraid of making mistakes, sounding silly, or being misunderstood. This fear can completely block your ability to speak.
Absolutely. But mistakes are not failures. They're part of the learning process. Think of them as feedback. They tell you exactly where you need to improve.
That's such an important mindset. And speaking of improvement, let's talk about some practical strategies learners can use to turn their English comprehension into confident speaking.
Begin with simple, everyday phrases. Don't pressure yourself to have perfect, long conversations right away. Start with greetings, introductions, or asking basic questions.
For example, hello, how are you? What's your name? Nice to meet you.
Exactly. Master these building blocks, and you'll feel more confident before moving on to more complex sentences.
Even 10 to 15 minutes every day is far more effective than a 3-hour session once a week. Consistency is the key.
Think of it like going to the gym. You wouldn't try to lift heavy weights on day one. You start with small weights and gradually build strength. Speaking English is exactly the same.
If you have a language partner, that's great. But if not, don't worry. Talk to yourself. Narrate your day. Describe what you're doing.
For example, I'm making breakfast. I'm reading a book. I'm going to take a walk.
You can also plan your day aloud. Tomorrow I'm going to the supermarket. Then I'll meet my friend for lunch.
And remember, the goal isn't perfection. it's communication. If you make a mistake, no problem. You'll learn and improve.
Many learners feel they need fancy words to sound smart. That's not true. Simple words are often the easiest to remember and the clearest to use.
And when you start using simple words regularly, your confidence grows. And later, more complex words will come naturally.
Shadowing is a powerful technique. Listen to a native speaker, maybe in a podcast or movie, and try to repeat exactly what they say. Match their pronunciation, intonation, and rhythm.
Start with short sentences, then gradually move to longer phrases. This helps you get a feel for natural conversation and improves fluency.
Practice common real-life situations.
For example, at a restaurant, I'd like a pizza, please. How much does it cost? At a hotel, I have a reservation under the name Smith. What time is breakfast? Meeting someone new. Hello, I'm James. Nice to meet you. Where are you from?
Or even simple exercises like describing pictures. I see a dog. The dog is brown. The dog is playing in the park.
Storytelling is another option. Keep it short and simple. Yesterday I went to the beach. I swam in the sea. I ate ice cream. It was fun.
Practice answering questions about yourself. What's your favorite color? I like reading and listening to music. Where are you from? I'm from Brazil.
This builds confidence for everyday conversations.
Remember, learning to speak English is a marathon, not a sprint. Celebrate small victories and don't compare yourself to others.
Connect with a supportive community, online or offline, and keep your goals in mind. Why are you learning English? Travel, career, meeting new people? Let that drive you forward.
And most importantly, believe in yourself. With consistent practice, patience, and persistence, you will become a confident speaker.
Make practice enjoyable. Sing along to English songs. Watch shows and try repeating lines. Play games or challenge yourself to describe random objects in your house.
And remember, laughter and enjoyment make learning stick. Don't stress too much about mistakes. They're part of the process.
Remember, start small, practice consistently, embrace mistakes, and keep communicating. You've got this.
That's all for today's episode. We hope these tips help you take the leap from understanding English to speaking it confidently.
Thanks for tuning in. Keep practicing, stay motivated, and most importantly, have fun learning English.
If you enjoyed this episode, subscribe to our channel, share it with friends, and leave a comment. Let us know your challenges and any topics you'd like us to cover next. Goodbye, everyone. Happy learning.